That's okay. So welcome to day 4 of our 5-day workshop series. Welcome back, everybody. If you've been enjoying these mini workshops so far, please drop a Y in the chat for me. Let me know how you've been liking them, or give me a thumbs up. I can see some thumbs up. Excellent. Okay, so I'm glad I get a heart. That's great. All right. So so thank you for that. So excellent. So I've been working on these workshops for months now, and it's not that they're terribly time consuming, but I do work full time for a different company, and so my free time has been sparse. And I felt pretty prepared coming into tonight, and at the last minute, all of a sudden, nope, boom, got to change it. So I made some changes. I hope you enjoy it. I did actually run a little bit late, so I apologize. So as usual, we will be going over the 30 minutes allotted. If it's okay, if you feel like you need to leave on time, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But please remember to have a pen and a notebook ready to journal your experiences after the experience. I expect this one to be memorable. So why don't we get right into it? One more person coming in. Okay. So now that we've learned how to look within on day 1 and learned how to build your confidence, overcome your fear, now we're ready to utilize and unleash your intuition. So I think that intuition is suddenly knowing something that you probably shouldn't know without the use of reasoning or logic. Intuition is connecting to divine guidance. It's trusting your gut. It is the right message at the right time in the right way. It's your birthright. We're supposed to have this. So I hope you know that. So here are some examples. Do you ever listen to the radio and you think about a song and all of a sudden that song plays on the radio? Kind of freaky, isn't it? So, or you think about somebody and all of a sudden the phone rings and it's that person. Drop a Y in the chat if you've had that experience. Yep. Okay. So some of my best intuitive guidance has come to me when I'm in the shower mowing the lawn, which seems kind of weird, but those are times in my life when my brain is quiet and there's something else going on. In the case of the mowing the lawn, I'm doing something and there's like a hum, which just kind of opens my brain. It seems to be the right frequency for me for whatever reason. And of course, in the shower, you have the healing aspects of water and the heat, and it's just a nice way to relax. And when you relax, the brain is open. So sounds kind of weird, but that's when I get some good stuff. So intuition is asking a question and looking within for guidance by accessing our own interconnection to the divine. It's not looking outside, like looking up something on Google or asking a friend or a family member. Wayne Dyer, remember Dr. Wayne Dyer, believed that as spiritual beings, we are infinite intelligence and not just a body. So Wayne Dyer said, if prayer is you talking to God, then intuition is God talking to you. I love that. And intuition is not coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. Remember, it's the right place, the right time, in the right amount, in the right way. That's intuition. But what holds us back from using our intuition? You know, in perhaps in school or how we're raised or society promotes left brain thinking and learning. And that's where the ego mind is king. And that's where we use reason and logic. And that isn't necessarily bad stuff. But how many times have you used reason and logic to kind of talk yourself out of a major decision in life? And that was probably based out of fear. And the ego used the fear and reason and logic as leverage against you, against the big, tough decision, whatever that might be. Like, should I buy this house, or should I switch jobs? You know, major. Should I ask her to marry me? You know, those kind of big things in life. So reason and logic can be excellent ways for the ego mind to talk us out of action or intuitive guidance. Other blocks to intuition include limiting or old beliefs, core beliefs they're called, fear and other emotions, lack of confidence. That's why we did that on Tuesday. Worshiping others' opinions, worrying about what other people think, past life issues, karmic issues, ancestral issues, and of course the ego. So, but however, decision making based on intuition tends to be faster and more satisfying, where decisions made by reasoning and left brain tends to be much slower. So when you're thinking about something, you're reasoning, the brain's going tick, 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 and there's plenty of time for the ego to jump in and say, no, I'm in control here. So intuition tends to be very fast, very satisfying, and left brain mulling over stuff, chewing on it. It's much slower, much less satisfying, and perhaps confusing as we allow second guessing and self-doubt to creep into our decision-making process. Now, I'm not saying make a quick decision. Sometimes you need to think about stuff, but you know, if you feel like ego's getting in the way, this is where go with your gut might come in handy. So we are trained to overvalue the opinion of others as we try to fit into society. That's another thing that happens to us. When we worry about what other people think, we can become incapable of making a good decision, because if we trap ourselves in that little box, that little self-made illusory prison of, ooh, what if this person doesn't agree, or what if I'm not right, or so there's self-doubt, there's worry about what other people think, and it's like a little prison. And I'm not sure if you've ever heard of the 13th century poet Rumi, R-U-M-I. Rumi said, "Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open?" So we put ourselves paint ourselves into a corner with worry, self-doubt, fear, and of course the ego likes to keep us trapped as well. The ego likes to be in charge. So the secret to intuition is that everybody has it, but not everybody uses it correctly. You find the answer that you're looking for in the silence. The key here is listening, and we've been working on that all week. So you need to get into the zone. We'll work on that tonight. You need to get quiet. You need to quiet the ego and the mind and detach, separate yourself from the outcome. Whatever comes in, comes in. You need to relax and open your heart, connect your heart to your pineal gland, which is originally what I wanted to do tonight. We're going to add a little twist to that. So once again, connect your heart to your pineal gland in the center of your brain, which is your antenna to connect to source. Once you make this connection and set an intention, the heart will magnetically pull in source, the answer from source. So remember, the heart is the secret weapon with manifestation. The heart is 5,000 times more magnetic than the brain. It's 5,000 times stronger than the brain when it comes to manifestation. The brain's an excellent thinker. The heart pulls it in. And so the twist that I'm going to add tonight is we're going to add an additional connection from the heart to your small intestine, the center of your gut. You're going to make a connection from the heart to the belly button area, so that the heart is connected to the gut where your feelings are created, your feelings are manufactured. And then the heart's also connected to the brain, where stuff comes in from source through your pineal gland. That's your antenna to the universe. So the in-between is the heart, and the heart has 40,000 sensory neurons. I know Greg Braden talks a lot about this, and then the heart math people are really into this. The heart-brain connection is what they talk about. But in the Melchizedek method, which has been around since the late 1990s, they talk specifically about the connection from the heart to the pineal gland specifically. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So you have a connection from the heart to the gut to connect into those feelings, from the heart to the brain, specifically the pineal gland. So if you do get inspiration from spirit, that comes in, and the heart is in the middle to kind of interpret. Now the heart doesn't think, but the heart can sense and interpret. That's what the sensory neurons do. It's a little mini brain inside of the heart. The heart doesn't chew on stuff. The heart doesn't worry about stuff. That's what the brain does. The brain can get in the way via the ego mind. So the heart can say, yes, this is good for me, or no, it's not good for me. So I hope that makes sense. We're going to try that tonight and see if it works for you quickly. So the benefits from using your intuition as we've laid it out. as we mentioned, decision making. So you can improve your decision making by involving, kind of activating your intuition. And therefore, you're not missing opportunities. You're not, oh, I shouldn't do that, or, that's not, I'm too worried about that. What if I upset so and so? You don't want to miss out on opportunities from fear or self doubt. Intuition kind of pushes that aside. It'll also help you pick the right partner, the right friend, the right colleague. Is this person good for me? Intuition's perfect for that process. And you want to receive the right answer in the right time and the right way. So those are the benefits from using intuition. I recommend it highly. So discernment is a special type of intuition that is that's absolutely essential for healers. Discernment enables us to correctly choose what is good for us and what is bad for us. So an example of discernment is when you meet someone for the first time. Do you get a good vibe or a bad vibe about that person? So disregard what they look like, disregard what they say, believe it or not, disregard what they do even. You get a vibe about a person within about 10 seconds, and it's like yes or no. You want to trust your gut. If you get a bad vibe about a person, perhaps that's intuition telling us that this person isn't good for you or a good match for you. I'm not saying that person is necessarily a bad person. They just may be bad for you. So, or not maybe a better way to put that is not a good match energetically. Okay. So the vibe that we should get, it should be emotionally neutral and rapid. So if somebody makes you upset, I don't know if that's really intuition. That might be ego. And it's going to be a little slower than rapid. It's not going to be within 10 seconds. If somebody gets you upset, you've had time to identify something in them that you don't like about yourself, but you've transferred it to them, and they make you upset. If this is somebody you don't know, that's what just happened. It's something about you that you don't like that you've found in them. That may make you upset. That's not intuition, that's ego. So the vibe that, I'll just repeat that, the vibe that we should get is emotionally neutral and rapid if it's truly intuition. And interestingly enough, the sensory neurites in the heart pick that up, and the heart will actually change rhythm. So this is really cool. You get goosebumps too, especially if you're saying it. If you know the information is true, you tend to get goosebumps. So you're getting a receipt. I call it a receipt. You're getting, a physical and like an energetic response. So remember, emotions like fear can be used against us by the ego and maybe learned from previous experiences. So if emotions are popping up like fear, self-doubt, worry, those are a little slower. That is an intuition. Okay. Now, I'm not saying disregard emotions. Perhaps emotions have their place. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying throw emotions to the wind. But if you're truly trusting your gut, intuition is emotionally neutral and rapid. The heart receives and interprets information, and it will actually change. It may flutter, it may beat faster, it may beat slower. It will change if it's correct, if it's intuitive. Okay. So if you're properly heart-centered, then you can trust the first impression that you see when you meet someone new. This takes practice. So what do I mean by heart-centered? I just kind of described it earlier. And it's a brand new technique built on an old one. You're going to send a golden cord of energy from your heart to your brain, specifically your pineal gland, and then from your heart to your small intestine, right around the belly button level. This will help you speak the language of the divine and connect with spirit to gain wisdom from that source. That's the heart to the pineal. And then the heart to the gut. This will connect your heart to your gut so that when you generate feelings, those feelings go to the heart first, not to the brain. Very quick. Okay, so is this making sense so far? Okay, so be aware of your physiological signals like goosebumps and the hair standing up on the back of your neck or your heart fluttering. Those may be signs that you're getting true intuitive information. and it's like I said, it takes practice. It's a muscle that you flex to get stronger with repetition, with practice. Do work on this, okay? So we're gonna, so with our daily exercise, we're gonna get into the zone, as my wife calls it. I know other people use that term. We've kind of worked on this in previous sessions. Getting into the zone is activating the heart star, and you know, getting into awareness of your heart, breathing through the heart, and stuff like that. So we're going to do that tonight. So if you're ready, we'll go right into the meditation. Remember to have a pen and paper nearby afterwards so you can journal your experiences. You can sit or lie down in a comfortable position, whatever's good for you. You can cross your legs or not cross your arms and legs, as the case may be. No worries. You want to get into a meditative state by closing your eyes, taking a few deep cleansing breaths. You want to slow down your breathing and clear your mind. Close your eyes, take a few deep cleansing breaths. Breathe a little deeper and a little slower than you normally would. Clear the mind. If you have any tension or stiffness in the body, gently stretch it out or wiggle it out. And get yourself totally relaxed. Step into the silence. Activate a bubble of love, gratitude, and protection around you, allowing in only those energies and beings that are in our highest and best interest and connected to the Christ consciousness. So you're going to activate your Earth Star, your Soul Star, and then your Heart Star in the usual manner. We've been doing this all week. Reach down for the Earth Star, bring it up to the Soul Star, and back down. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, you're going to create the Merkaba, bringing the soul energy down behind your back, underneath you, and around in front of you, and reconnect it. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathe out, breathe 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 in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. That's the 8-layered Merkaba. Then you're going to balance and center, clear your chakras, one hand facing down, the other one facing up, and you're going to go up and down your chakras, your Sushumna channel. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so we should be doing those 8 times. And you're going to tap on your kidney 27 point. That's just under the collarbone. Do that 20 to 30 times. You're going to zipper yourself up. You're going to breathe in. You're going to zipper yourself from the root chakra all the way up to the under the chin and just to the chin. Breathe out. So now you're all zippered up. And there's also the cross crawl and sitting. It's an exaggerated bringing the left hand down to the lifted right knee and then switch. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 So you can do that up to 20 to 30 times. Okay, so now that we've activated our Earth Star and our Soul Star, our Heart Star is activated. Let's see. So to activate this particular meditation, we're going to use the Gasho the meditation mudra, or palms together. And we're going to intend that this programming mudra be automatic. We automatically return to this meditation whenever we need to. You can, if it's uncomfortable to hold this position, you can bring the hands back down to the lap and just intend that you're programming that mudra. So bring your awareness to your activated heart star. How does the activated heart star feel? Take a few deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in, 1, 2. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the universal love that's in the heart. It should feel euphoric and powerful. Be grateful for this experience. Where the universe is created out of universal love, you need to tune into the heart star and the universal love to make this meditation, manifestation, anything that you're looking for, intuition, tune into your universal love to make it work. If you're having difficulty feeling unconditional love, focus on a person, being, or situation, perhaps your dog, where you felt unconditional love. Your dog is a being of unconditional love. How do you feel when you visualize your beloved pet? Once you have that feeling of unconditional love, grow it. Use it to light up your entire body. Expand that heart star energy around your entire body. Wear it like a new suit. How does it look? How does it feel? How does it smell? So it should feel awesome. And this good feeling is our yes feeling when using discernment to ask a question, okay? To answer a question. This good feeling raises our vibration. Maintaining this good feeling will also magnetically attract more things to feel good about. We'll talk more about that at our masterclass. To the contrary, we've also had times when we feel bad. This is our no feeling when using discernment. Feeling bad lowers our vibration. However, we do need to experience feeling bad to know what feeling good should feel like. But lowering our vibration for a prolonged period of time may lead to illness, fatigue, difficulty manifesting, or manifesting things you don't want, manifesting more things to feel bad about. We don't want that. So let's shift back to feeling good. Visualize your pet, your favorite person, winning $1 billion Christmas morning when you're 5 years old and you're about to open your presents, or whatever enables you to feel the highest and best vibration. If you're still having trouble visualizing and feeling this, do your best. Fake it till you make it. So again, bring your awareness back to your heart star. What color is it? Should be a vibrant pink color, unconditional love, universal love. Now you're ready to call on your spirit guides, your angels, the ascended masters, or any healing ally that is in your highest and best interest. And only if they're in the light. And bring them in to assist you in your connection to the divine if necessary. But when those healing allies show up, how do they make you feel? If they feel right to you, as in you feel good with them there, keep them with you during this experience. If they don't make you feel good, ask them to leave, and they must leave. They can't violate your free will. This is a critical use of discernment that all healers need to utilize. So now that you've brought them in, take a few deep cleansing breaths. Clear the mind, step into the silence. Visualize coming out of your heart center now, a golden beam of light. Send it up through your throat chakra, through your third eye, into the center of your brain, directly connecting to the pineal gland, your antenna to spirit. And lock it in. How does that feel? I get goosebumps. Be mindful of your breath. Breathe a little deeper and a little slower than you normally would. Once again, bring your awareness to your heart center. Send a golden beam of light from your heart center down to your belly button with the intention of connecting to your small intestine, the generator of feelings. Whew, I get goosebumps from that one too. All right, so this is working. How does that feel? So we're getting in the zone here. We've activated our heart star. We've connected to the heart to the brain, the heart to the gut. We're feeling love and gratitude enveloping our being. Our heart star energy is encompassing our body, our being. This is getting in the zone. Bask in the unconditional love and magnetically pull in your answers from source. But before we do that, clear the mind, step into the silence, and ask the question that you're dying to ask of your healing ally, and be ready to receive. Just allow. Allow information to come to you. Don't judge it. You may get answers to questions that you did not ask for, or other information may come to you. It's okay. Information coming to you will tend to be delivered in pieces if it's truly intuitive. And keep in mind that the answers that you seek will come to you at the right time, in the right way, in the right amount. And it's perfect for you. As you receive intuitive messages, how do you feel? If the information that comes to you makes you feel good, keep it. It's okay if the answer is not what you wanted to hear. The answer is what you needed to hear at the time. This time, thank you, guides, for their assistance, and release them. Keep the bubble of love, gratitude, and protection, and bask in the Heart Star energy as long as you feel guided to do so. So when you feel ready, bring your awareness back to your eyes and open your eyes in return. Take a minute to write down your experiences in your notebook, keeping in mind intuitive messages may not be held too long in the memory too well, so you do want to write them down. Okay, how's everyone feeling? Good. So if you were given direction on a specific action, act on it. Action is a key component to manifestation, which is the topic of our next session, which is our masterclass. And as we discussed yesterday, I'd like to move that to Monday night rather than having it tomorrow night, because I know Friday night's going to be tough for some people. So I'll send out an announcement about that via email. So at this point, I'm going to stop the recording to let people continue to journal. And if anybody has questions, I'm here to answer questions. So don't forget to post your takeaways in the Empowering the Healer community. Check out the guides in our Facebook community for bonus content, the workshop worksheet, and the video replay. And I look forward to your questions and feedback. Again, my email is support@selfcareforhealerssummit.com. And I hope to see you Monday night for our final session. And until then, be well. I'm not going to stop the session. I'm just going to stop the recording. Okay.